In luck because I'm going to show you how to create a value ladder that is strictly SaaS. A lot of times we think of, providing services and things like that. And that is definitely great. And you could definitely build on your SaaS to provide services. But you may be a coach or you may be, a local business. You still want to think about your value ladder. What are you offering to your customers or your leads to get into your business? And then also, what are you doing once they're in your business? The best way to get, especially high ticket sales, is by targeting your existing customers because they've already kind of established the know, like, and trust factor. So that's what we're going to talk all about today. So, before I get started, I do want to say hello to Maria, who is watching on YouTube. Hello, Miss Maria. If you guys want to register for all of my free training and tools, you can go to bridgetbartlett.com. The domain is at the top of the screen there. So, the very first step in our value ladder is going to be the free. Okay. So, we want to offer free value of some kind. And there are many, many ways of doing this. You could have, a podcast, you could have a YouTube channel, you could have a Facebook group, you can share content. There's lots and lots of ways to provide value. And the goal of that value is to get the contact information. Okay. So we want to create something like a lead magnet funnel like this one, where we're capturing the contact information of the people who are watching us out here. We don't know who these people are. I mean, yes, we can run analytics and all kinds of things on our channels and networks, but the best way is to get their contact information so that we can respond to them. So a great way of doing that is by offering them something of high value. So for example, if I'm a real estate agent and I focus on foreclosures, maybe I want to offer my audience where I teach all about real estate and, how to sell a house, how to buy a house, how to get the best rate on loans, things like that. I can send them to, join my mailing list, which a lot of people don't want to do, but maybe I have a free guide that will show you the top 10 things that you want to do to avoid foreclosure or something like that, right? So there's always things that you can do to capture the contact information and value you can give to your audience that is relevant to them, okay? Now, another thing that you can do is, part of your value ladder is, aside from the free stuff, you want to offer something, in the low value range, not low value, but the low price range. Okay. One of the cool things about in our program is we are software resellers. And so you have a suite of tools that you can resell. You can give free accounts to get the leads. And then you can also, there are, most of the tools have a premium and a legacy level. So you could technically, charge, $1 to $7 for those lower level plans. And then of course you can, for the, the medium tier plans, $20 to $47 for those higher plans. Okay. So we are using the software in our program as a way to get free leads because they're opting in for that free account. If they go for, the premium account, maybe it's $1 to $7 or something like that. And then if they're going for the legacy account, maybe we're charging this. And of course, I'm lowballing this because a lot of times when we're software resellers, we want to make great offers. We don't really want to focus on, the lower end. With the software, we don't want to focus on that as our main business structure because we are going to have to sell a lot of software accounts to make $47 a month, even at the top end, to really move the needle in our business. Okay, so what are we going to offer after this? I mean, what does the rest of your business look like? Why are you doing this? What's the point of your business? Okay, this is something that you need to figure out beyond just reselling the software. One of the best ways of doing that, and I personally do it, is by reselling high level. So now you have these other softwares that we're using, which are great softwares, and then you can also upsell. And the great thing about our software is they integrate a lot of them to high level. So for example, if you're using L Messenger free version and you upgrade to the premium version, and now you decide that you want to be able to push those leads from Facebook into your CRM so that you can then send email campaigns and things like that. That's what high level is for. So as the agency owner, if you are, you've white labeled your own high level agency, and you're trying to get SaaS leads, because again, with SaaS, we're not so much focused on providing a service, but we are just reselling the software. Okay, so that's the beautiful thing about that, is because the software itself, that's just DIY, right? We're just selling usernames to get access to the actual software that we didn't have to develop, right? We're just reselling. Now, if you are an agency plan or SaaS member of High Level, you get unlimited accounts. Okay, so once you sign up for High Level, now you have the ability to each of these, it's the agency level, and then you have each user account or business account is a sub account of your agency. Okay, so you can, and this is valued at $97 and above. Okay, so just the suite of tools is valued at $97. So now we're already moving up our value ladder with the software, right? We have free software here. We're creating free content, and training to get the leads, and then they're opting in for the free accounts. They're upgrading to premium. They're upgrading to legacy. They're upgrading now to a high level account. Maybe we're doing a setup or building websites. I mean, the list can go on and on and on and on, right? But a lot of times, once people start investing into their business, they need leads. And that's really what just will put people over the edge, right? You have to have leads. A lot of times we become, forever learners, because we're trying to figure all these things out. And at the end of the day, you can be an expert at High Level in all of these softwares, and be completely broke, because I know plenty of them. And the reason is because they spend too much time learning and not enough time getting leads. Leads are absolutely what's going to move the needle in your business, for your agency and for your clients' businesses, right? So if we're moving up the value ladder and your business needs leads, now that's where White Label Suite comes into play. And we just did a webinar on Monday with Walt Bayless, who is one of the founders of White Label Suite, where they show you how you can do lead generation. You can have the white label software, and for example, 1,000 leads is $150. This is a software that integrates with High Level. So keep in mind, in your value ladder, we're always wanting everything that we're offering to complement one another, right? So we have this free software down there. So the free is telling us that these are DIY people. Okay. Now, once they start investing, though, as their business starts getting successful, now these people who are using the software, they're using all these softwares, they're using High Level, they're in your agency, they're using the lead system. And with the lead system, you can, purchase 1,000 leads or 3,000 or 5,000. Of course, it goes up, right? Now, let's say you want to provide this lead gen search as a service. The list can go on and on and on, the services that you can provide in that situation. You could do the searching for them. You could do web design. There's literally unlimited. It's just based on your own expertise and what you want to focus on. Okay, so that in itself is really a ginormous amount of value in your ladder. You can provide coaching and all of those things, right? I mean, there's literally no limit to what you can offer in a value. And look, we have not even done any services until we get to this point here. Okay, so this whole beginning part, this is strictly SaaS. This is without having to provide services at all. Okay, so once we get up here, this is where we are determining the value of our time. Okay, if we're doing web design, if we're doing coaching services or consultations or whatever we're doing at this level, we need to make sure that this is, since it is taking our time, right? These are not taking our time, but if this is taking our time, that is what we're going to determine, what is the value of your time. Okay. Now, the beautiful thing is these people who are willing to pay this for your time are these people who have already gone through this process. Okay. If someone is already paying you $9.97 a month for your services, they likely have the income to invest this into your coaching services or your, the web design or, done for you setups or whatever you want to offer. So we're basically pre-qualifying them through this whole process. Because if you go to Facebook today and you say, hey, I'm an expert copywriter, my services are $10,000, you're going to have a hard time getting leads. But if you're putting out content about copywriting and you're saying, hey, who wants some free tools? Or, hey, you want a demo? Whatever you offer for free, I wouldn't say that's great because that takes your time. But whatever you're offering for free, and then they're working their way up up your ladder, they're much more likely to purchase this, okay? So hopefully that clarifies the value ladder. Hopefully it gets you guys thinking about how you want to structure your businesses, how you want to use all of the software that we have available to us to build that value ladder and to hopefully save you a lot of time. Because again, your time needs to be spent with these people. These people, this can be completely automated, okay? Building up what you need to do this is what's going to fund that. When you want to run paid ads and things like that, you can use this money here, right? We're working and building our business on this type of income. This is lead gen income. We want to live on this income, okay? So thank you guys so much for joining me. I will see you all tomorrow, same time, same place. Go make your vision a reality. Bye. Before you go, if you have questions, join us for open office hours starting right now at bridgetbartlett.com. See you there.